What's good, OVN? Yo, I'm back. It's your boy OVN JJ, and yo, I'm really excited for this one. We're kind of late, like about 8 days late on the new video. But listen, the death battle, Yuji versus Denji, JUJITSU Kaisen versus Chainsaw Man. You already know what I got. I got that shit on. I got that shit on. I don't know why they would put them against each other. I don't know too much about what Denji could possibly do, but hey, bro, I don't think he could do much for my boy Yuji, bro. He a dog, bro. Come on now. Fire. Hey,
Yuji versus Denji.
The Vessel of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death
This
battle.
might be a good one, man. I'm already knowing,
Yuji
bro.
Itadori was one thing, he was strong. As his grandfather lay dying, he made Yuji promise to help others and not to die alone.
A promise Yuji would keep by joining Jujutsu High, a school for up-and-coming sorcerers training to rid the world of curses.
Essentially monsters manifested by humanity's fears, hatreds, and anxieties.
Just one problem for Yuji. Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no,
he don't need one. He got
way
these.
worse.
He got
After consuming
these,
a
bro.
cursed finger,
no
like a
bro.
literal finger,
Yuji
Yuji became possessed by its original
left and
owner,
right, bro.
the
Left
king
and right.
of
That's all you
curses,
need, bro.
Ryomen Sukuna, the
That's
most
how you know he
powerful
really is,
sorcerer
bro.
in history.
That's
And
all.
Yuji's willpower was the only
Don't
thing
talk
holding
about his
Sukuna
hands.
back
He don't
from
even talk
controlling
much,
his
bro.
body, killing everything in sight, and taking over the world.
So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler
Bro,
path.
I really don't know what
Classic
Denji's
shonen
about to
hero's
do.
journey if I've ever heard
What is
one.
Denji gonna do?
Yuji would track down and nosh on the rest of Sukuna's cursed fingers before they
Like,
caused any
Denji's
more
like-
trouble.
Fulfilling his late
He's
grandfather's
strong,
wish to
but
use
even
his
against the
strength
bomb
in
girl, he
service
was
of
like
others,
struggling without the
surrounded
fucking
by
team.
friends.
Like the
Helps
shark
that he's
team.
getting a first-rate education from the strongest sorcerer alive today, Gojo.
Gojo would teach Yuji to harness and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna.
Cursed energy is basically like evil ki, and Yuji can use it to see invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman strength and martial arts skills he learned from his gramps, making him a monster in close quarters combat.
Yuji knows Taido, a Japanese martial
Taido.
art derived from Okinawan karate. It focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls, and fleet footwork.
Which
that's
he
what's up.
combines with jujutsu techniques like divergent
I didn't know
fists.
that. I didn't know
Yuji
his fighting
strikes an
style.
enemy
I just
so
knew he had
fast
hands.
that his cursed energy takes
That's
a
what's up.
second to catch up, hitting his opponent twice and messing up their rhythm.
By perfecting that timing and applying cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash, increasing the power of his hit by a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
That's crazy.
It's
to get. I
basically
didn't see this
impossible
part
to
in a
do
while.
at will.
That's crazy.
You're so in the zone when you pull it off that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%.
Yuji's Black Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse, Jogo.
Who did this?
Wow,
And
really?
this?
5 in a row would have been
And
enough to kill
How many has
Jojo?
Yuji ever done in a row, you ask? 7.
And
Oh,
that's
so
not
that
even
would've
the
been more than
nastiest
enough
thing
to
about
obliterate
Yuji's
them.
punches.
Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself, doing damage to opponents who could normally regenerate from his hits.
Yeah, this pink-haired brat
yeah,
was
I
a
remember that.
jujutsu prodigy, perfect for Gojo's
Punching
dream.
niggas out their soul
You
and
see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted to train a crop of pupils powerful enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away and Sukuna took over Yuji's body. Then proceeded to, well, commit that whole mass murder thing he was always going on about.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like, really, totally, completely,
He's cool as shit, though.
irredeemably evil.
And it also turns out that every twist and turn in Yuji's life was orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku in order to resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
In Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for. And so, having failed his grandfather, Yuji's outlook shifted.
No longer would he fight to protect others, but to kill curses.
And after Sukuna hopped bodies
Boy.
into Yuji's best pal Megami, the king of curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses
Hell
like Hanami
yeah.
and Mahito, survived being slammed so hard he cratered
this
the
fight
earth,
was so fucking
and is
crazy.
comparable
I
to
remember
sorcerers
I
like
seen it with my
Maki,
cousins.
who tanked
It was
getting
fire.
rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Oh, this fight was crazy
Yuji also
too.
learned how to use
Maki
super
went
advanced
crazy.
abilities like reverse curse technique to heal himself from crazy damage.
This fight
like
was crazy
getting his
too.
torso shredded into chili. Ugh.
And in some other sorcerers' cases,
Oh,
even
hey,
regrowing
no spot.
lost limbs.
Oh, okay,
Though
that
it
was
takes a
spoiler.
lot of energy to regenerate blood. So after going on a cursed object feeding frenzy, he learned how to manipulate his own blood to speed up his healing. Or fire it like a blood beam. A poisonous blood beam.
All of that combined made
Oh, I
Yuji
already know that. I
just
thought
tough
they were
enough to
talking about
finally
Yuji.
take on the King of
Wait, is
Curses.
that Yuji?
Although greatly weakened after his victory against Gojo,
Rip. Literally.
Sukuna was still the de
Bro.
facto strongest
Come on,
being
bro.
alive. But after
Stop.
hitting him with a
I
black
remember I
flash,
couldn't, like,
Yuji
go in the
actually
internet at all
copied
without
Sukuna's
seeing
main
that.
ability.
Gojo's plan all along.
This was Prime. With it, Yuji can slice apart any surface he touches, an enemy's flesh,
Oh,
the
yeah.
ground beneath him, even the boundary between
heard
two
about this.
souls in one body.
His
Enough hits
dismantle,
can
he
even
took his
cause those
dismantle.
two souls to separate.
Like a souped up version of his normal punches.
Even better, Yuji finally gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's arsenal, a domain
You got a
expansion.
domain?
Basically a pocket dimension.
Wait, please don't spoil me, please, please, bro, please. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through this video, bro. Damn, bro. I'm really not trying to see his domain yet. Oh my god.
Created by the sorcerer where their ability will hit no matter what. No contact needed. If you're trapped in Yuji's domain, you're getting sliced to ribbons.
With all his power and training and righteous fury, Yuji severed Sukuna's soul from Megumi's body, freeing his friend from the
Whoa!
demon's clutches. But not before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption.
Which he rejected before dying because, well, evil. Leaving Yuji to grow into one of the most fearsome sorcerers in history.
Turns out the cursed objects that
Wow, I
Yuji
didn't know
consumed
that's how it
made him
ended.
part cursed and slowed his aging to a crawl, giving him decades of training and battle experience.
He's mastered blood manipulation, can pull off black flashes at will, and shredded entire cities apart with
bro.
Shrine. Just like Gojo and Sukuna before him, he became the strongest.
But what actually makes someone truly strong? For Sukuna,
This
it was the power to
Yo, that's
stand
crazy.
alone atop all others. But to Yuji, it was the opposite.
The only reason he had survived as long as he had was because of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
So Yuji brought together friends and allies, new and old, to create a world eventually free from curses entirely, fulfilling not just Gojo's wish, but his grandfather's as well.
Because if Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong.
Yeah.
If there are
Bro,
two truths in
I'm
this
trying to
world,
tell you,
two
what is
universal
Denji
constants,
doing?
it's these. Life
What is
sucks
Denji
and
doing?
then you die.
Especially for the young boy, Denji.
Who was so poor and unlucky, he doesn't even know his last
This
name.
is
With
cannibal.
an alcoholic father forever indebted to the Yakuza,
He's 5'8",
and a diet
damn, he's
consisting
short.
of whatever garbage he could get his hands on, all
Canonically
Denji
sold-
had in this
sold one of his
world
balls.
was his dog,
I forgot
Pochita.
about
Who
that. Like,
happened
in
to
the
have a
episode, I
chainsaw
said
sticking
that
out of his
he
face,
sold one of his balls.
really putting the tear in Terrier.
Pochita wasn't an actual dog, obviously. He was a devil. Monstrous superpowered beings literally from hell that are created by and represent humanity's worst fears. In Pochita's case, literally the personification of chainsaws.
Oh, he's so cute. Who would be afraid of chainsaws? They're the most versatile tool in the world. Perfect for chopping trees, opening cans, massacring your foes.
Apparently, Pochita had no problem with that last part as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren.
It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles won't pay off your dad's debts,
Yo,
it'll
this
do.
shit was
That
absolutely
is,
crazy.
until Denji was cornered and forced to learn about those two universal constants. Life sucks, and then you die.
But sometimes, if you're
Oh, I
really
didn't realize I might
unlucky,
get
there's a
spoiled
thing
on
option.
Chainsaw Man
Born
2.
from his and Pochita's contract, a
That's the one thing I
literal
don't
deal
like
with
about
the
that
devil,
title. It's
Pochita
just
would
spoiled,
become
'cause
one
you
with
have to know, like,
Denji's
everything
body
about
in
that
exchange
character.
for
So
Denji
it's just like up in
to
the
live a
air.
happy life.
And so the two fused into a half-human,
I was gonna
half-devil
expect to get
hybrid,
spoiled.
the Chainsaw Man, aka a one-man blood-soaked devil-slaying machine.
I haven't watched the manga,
the
y'all.
perfect
I
candidate
don't-
for
I
the
don't- I
public
mean,
safety
watch
devil
the manga.
hunters.
I haven't read
led
the
by
manga
this piece of
for
work.
Jujutsu
With
Kaisen
nothing
or Chainsaw
controlling him
Man,
but his
so I'm
raging
new to
teenage
this whole
hormones, Denji would
everything
battle
that's
all of
happened.
devil kind in the
I'm caught
hopes
up to
of
date with
one
the
day
animes, though,
getting
and the movie.
laid.
And he was a natural at killing, not getting laid. As the Chainsaw Man, Denji can slice through just about anything and generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Or swing him around
That
on
is
massively
cool.
long
I'm not gonna lie,
chains.
I'm not
Oh
gonna
man,
sit
that's
here
so
and hate
cool.
on
It
Denji's
helps that
cool as
Denji
fuck.
is
I'm just saying,
incredibly
what is this
powerful,
nigga gonna do
capable of
to
lifting and throwing cars,
left and right?
surviving being blasted through several buildings, and moving way faster than the eye can see.
And if he happens to get torn apart by some ornery devil, no biggie, because he can regenerate from just about anything.
Denji has survived being sliced to pieces, having his head torn off, being dipped in demonic
Whoa.
stomach acid for hours, and even getting his heart ripped out.
Haven't we all? Chainsaw Man didn't regenerate his heart. Oh no,
What
his
the
heart
fuck?
regenerated a Chainsaw Man.
Even separating Denji and Pochita won't stop them. When Denji was stuck in this alternate dimension, he and Pochita still possessed a metaphysical connection.
With their stomachs.
While his healing factor can be overtaxed, all he needs to do is drink some blood and he's back to full health.
And considering that chainsawing devils apart is basically an infinite blood exploit, he almost never runs out, only limited by the violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters in combat.
Well, he's not actually crazy. Denji might be, okay, definitely is an under-socialized moron led by his dick, but he's surprisingly clever in combat.
Almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with so dumb they're brilliant strategies to take on devils that should be too strong for him.
In short, Denji was the perfect soldier and was rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life. Aki, the stern older brother, Power, the bratty younger sister, and Makima,
He's such
his
a fucking
boss,
loser, bro.
and the girl of his dreams.
All Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead was to kill the most fearsome devils in existence, like the Typhoon Devil, who created a massive hurricane,
movie was fire.
or the Bomb Devil, who could blow up most of a city, or the Gun Devil, who could travel around the world and kill over 1 million people in about 5 minutes.
But, plot twist, he had to kill Makima too, because she was secretly the Control Devil, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
Everything she told Denji was a lie. The happy life he created, the family he made, all of it was designed to be torn down.
All with one goal, to force Denji to break his contract with Pochita and become her servant. Order
Really? That's all it
66ing
was?
every devil she didn't like. But when Denji did break, Pochita took over.
Now, Pochi might look cute and cuddly, but the Chainsaw Devil is one of the strongest and scariest dudes in the universe.
Why?
Capable of tearing through hordes of devil hybrids like nothing.
More than enough to give Denji his opening to beat Makima by cutting her up into sashimi and eating her whole. A very
What?
similar
Is that why they say he's a cannibal?
solution to the Chainsaw Devil's most
What?
powerful ability.
Anything Pochita eats gets deleted from existence. Yeah, like it never happened in the first place.
What?
World War II? Gone. AIDS? Nada. Nuclear frickin'
What the
bombs?
fuck?
A light, tasty afternoon snack, thank you very much. Forgive me, chainsaws. I knew not your power.
He also ate the
All you have to
Death
do is-
Devil. Yes, Denji ate death, which means no one on Earth could die.
Oh, you think that's messed
Bro,
up?
what?
Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
A sweet, shy, awkward girl, perhaps Denji's one true
Bro.
love, except for the fact that she shares a body with Makima's sister, Yoru, the War Devil.
Who herself is in love with the greatest warmonger of them all, the United States of America.
And Yoru was determined to use her love of the USA to drown the world in a ceaseless hurricane of blood.
Denji, buddy, you ever considered maybe switching to guys or something? Because every single woman you meet
Tries
has
to kill
tried
him.
to kill
Yeah.
you.
It was in Denji's climactic battle with the War Devil that his and Pochita's bond finally matured, giving Denji full control of the Chainsaw Devil's power. A kind of Denji man, I guess.
Which he used to kick the War Devil's ass. And she was no joke. Strong enough to shoot Pochita from across the globe with a near light speed 2-ton bullet from the goddamn Statue of Liberty. Better yet,
Damn.
Yoru was so powerful she turned Oregon into a sword. Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumple the entire
But why is
landmass
the
into a
Chainsaw
plane,
Devil this
fly it over
strong?
to Japan,
Like, there's no one
and
that
swing
really
it at
fears Chainsaw Devils.
Denji. And he
Guys, if
matched
you guys could
its
put in the
power.
comments
She also
why
threw
he
the
is this
American
strong,
flag at him.
I would really
The
like
one
to
on the
know
moon.
because I am
You know,
curious
the moon in
on why
space.
he's
In
strong like
seconds.
this.
And he dodged
Like,
it.
With the whole
Chainsaw
world
is
literally
determined on how
falling
much
apart,
I fear.
Pochita
It
realized
should
that
not
becoming
be-
Chainsaw
he
Man
should not
made
be this
Denji's
strong,
dream for a
because
normal
chainsaws aren't
life
that feared.
impossible.
Something
Well, they're pretty
Denji was
feared, but they're
always
not
too
that feared
stubborn
for
and
it to be a
selfish to
strong
realize until it was too
If anyone
late.
knows, please
So
put it in the
Pochita
comments.
did
I
what
really
any
would
good
like to
dog
know.
would do. eat himself and erase the Chainsaw Devil from existence, creating a new world without him and leaving Denji just Denji.
But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could.
Because, sure, life sucks and then, yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life worth living.
Come on, Yuji, don't disappoint. Dismantle, just dismantle, get it over with. Actually, that might not go with me. You need them black flashes, man.
Oh no! You're fine. You're fine. This wasn't my
That
fault.
kind of sounds like the
I
voice
never
acting.
felt such weird cursed energy
Whoa,
like
this
his
voice
before.
acting is so good.
Say your prayers.
Wait, Yuji would have
You're a chainsaw curse?
Oh no! I'm the hero to all. Kicker fastest, magnet to chicks.
To be honest, if I'm being real, I love Yuji. Like, I love Yuji because, like, I just love him. But Denji's character in general, I like Denji's character more. If that makes sense. But I think Yuji is cooler.
Batter up, pink-haired punk-ass bitch!
Bro, this is so fucking dope. Black flag!
Wait for it.
Oh, he put that shit in his soul.
I realized you had two cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them.
Oh shit, he separated
Speaking
Platina.
of,
Wait, no, Yuji's kind of getting fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. Get up, bro. He's kind of getting fucked up. I'm like,
domain expansion.
oh. Wait, that isn't domain. He's still by him.
You messed up, baby!
No, that was rumor. I
He
didn't
done
know that was
brothers.
actually domain.
You'll never keep us apart!
Oh yeah, Yuji. Kill him.
Domain expansion. Finally got you to stop moving! See?
Bro.
We can be smart too, huh?
Punk ass bitch.
Yeah. Left and right.
Trying.
Yuji, don't play with me. Yuji, don't. Ooh. All them black flashes like that? Come on, die, Denji. You're done.
A human and a curse. Brothers. You don't see that every day.
All right, Pochita. I wonder if that burger place is still open.
KO! If Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong. Just not strong enough today.
What the
Let's break this
fuck,
down
bro?
into 4 chapters. Their speed, skill, abilities, and power.
First off, who was faster?
Yuji's greatest speed feat is the Black Flash. In order to apply cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike,
that shit off me,
Yuji would
bro.
have to move
Get that
and
shit off
react
me,
at
bro.
over
Get
900
that shit
times
off
the
me,
speed
bro.
of sound.
Insanely fast. But remember that time Denji dodged that flag that Yoro summoned from the moon? You know, the one that's over
Got me tight.
200,000 miles
Got me
away?
tight.
Considering Denji's position from start to impact,
what the fuck are
all
you
while in the
doing?
midst of a
Like,
fast-paced
fucking give
battle,
him the hands,
this must
gang.
have happened in a matter
Give
of
him the
seconds.
fucking hands.
We'll lowball it and say 10. Though it'd probably have to
This
be
shit the
faster
fuck
to
off me,
use
bro.
against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed of light.
Over 100 times faster than the Black Flash.
That
Now,
shit's
Yuji
crazy,
has gotten
bro.
significantly stronger since his adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So it's pretty clear that Denji takes speed.
However, Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
And what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all before he was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades.
Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and durability more than anything else.
With Yuji's greater experience and martial arts combined, he was definitely the more skilled fighter.
What wasn't as clear-cut was who had the better abilities.
Specifically, how well they can cut each other and how well they can heal from being cut. So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds, though Denji's devil healing factor
I
was
hate having a
The most Yuji has ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach.
And while other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost limbs, Denji could regenerate almost all of his body from a single cord pull. That being said, Yuji's soul targeting attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing.
That's what I'm
like
saying, because I'm thinking
Not
about
just
what Denji
that,
could
but
do. I'm
literally
putting them
splitting
together.
two souls apart. That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could
could
potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple. Sukuna was already severely weakened at the time, and it took Yuji several hits to separate him and Megumi.
And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart. In fact, they were split up when they were fighting Makaba, and they had no problem rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again here.
However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws. But then Yuji could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in cut ability.
So what it ultimately came down to was power. Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire city is one of the most impressive feats in all of Jujutsu Kaisen. By measuring the clouds of
Bro,
dust
what is the
created
math
in
that
his
he's
attack's
using,
wake,
bro?
we can estimate he
Who the
launched
fuck
over
is doing all
5.5
this?
million tons of debris into the air. That kind of force is equivalent to over 3
Like, what do they get
megatons
these
of
facts from?
TNT,
Like, do you have
comparable to a
everyone right now?
hydrogen
Like,
bomb.
this is
But
crazy.
unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state of Oregon is the 9th largest in the Union by total area, nearly 100,000 square miles. By estimating its volume, Yoru compressed a mass weighing over 750 trillion tons. One swing from that sword would hit with an energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Which is like 10,000 hydrogen bombs. And not only did Denji survive a swing, he straight up overpowered it. That's insanely strong, but not inconsistent. Like the time Yoru fired that globe-spanning near-light-speed bullet from the Statue of Liberty.
Sure, Yuji's citywide dismantle was done casually, but so was Yoru crumpling Oregon. Yuji's dismantles would need to be 1,000,000% stronger to do significant damage to Denji.
Especially with Denji's OP healing factor too.
Denji takes the
You know
final
what, bro?
edge in power. All Denji needed was one good hit to finish the fight.
No, bro. Yeah. I'm done with this. Yo, like and subscribe, bro. I'm so disappointed in my boy Yuji. Bro, why the fuck you guys make me do that, bro?
I'm Yuji Itadori. I like girls like Megan the Stallion.
You know what, bro? Just join the Discord, bro. Become a OVN member, bro. And I'll see you in the next video.